Well, yeah, it might make for a longer game. I doubt we're going to see any cheeses on this map or any Reapers doing real damage, because even if it was gas first pool on this map, you're going to have enough time to get Lings out.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't take any damage. There's no reason to.
I think we're going to see possibly even a CC first at a Dream. I would not be surprised to see that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, actually, on this map.
He's really good at following this up. Some players are just not as experienced with that. Some players really like their Reapers, like Fantasy, for example. And I feel like that goes back to Fantasy's StarCraft 1 history of, being obsessed with vultures and whatnot. Oh, they are actually cursing at each other in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the Korean commentators are saying.
Oh, what?
I'm not going to repeat what anybody said.
Oh, just say it, Wolf. Everyone wants to know at home.
Hold on, let me try to see if I can scroll up and see it. It just said something about his condition. Like, Life was basically just complaining about he's not in a good condition today. That's why this is happening.
Oh, he looks very sick. Like, he looks like he has a pretty bad cold right now. So I can understand that. Maybe using some expressive words for that.
Yeah. Well, this is actually really, really going to be interesting how this one goes. These two clearly have a big rivalry. All right, let's go into game number 3 on Iron Fortress to find out whether Life or Dream is going to take the lead.
KT roster Life 이승현 vs SK텔레콤 D1 Dream 조종혁.
Down in the bottom right in purple, 3-time GSL champion, it's Life.
Down here in the bottom left, we got Dream losing game number 2, tying things up, going for a cheesy proxy Reaper.
All right.
We're going to reset the pace here, Wolf. We're going to slow things down just a little bit with these guys.
And that's exactly what Life said in the lobby chat after they were in like the first lobby. You go into the second lobby for a special countdown. He said let's just take a second to calm down. he said grab onto our minds, which is like a Korean phrase for like get a hold of yourself.
Yeah.
And let's play our games is what Life said in the chat. Dream didn't respond. But I feel like that's kind of the story of how the first 2 games went. I think this game is the one where we go to a bigger map. Although we do have horizontal spawns, the rush distance not too terribly long here.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Could complicate things for Life more than anything else. He's going to have to take a pretty awkward third base. Probably just a little bit further away than he'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Parade push is really strong at these positions. If you start to get ahead, if you start to get that momentum, you just keep rallying your units.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult, I think, for Life in this sort of situation.
Yeah, definitely feel like the spawning locations really favor Dream. Also for his drops, the distance isn't as far for him to, rally those units across. Dream's drops in this matchup, I feel, are his biggest strength. I feel like that's part of how he was able to dismantle Life in that Star League series.
His drops and his just positioning in general and his composition have always just been top level. Like he's full control more than anything else. I always found really inspirational as well.
Yeah.
He just does it right. He just moves everything the right way. And we get to see many Terrans play that polished in the matchup with Fire.
All right, Reaper opening here. And Life does get lucky with his scout on the Overlord. Can I ask you a question as a Zerg player? And this is like, I don't know if this even will make sense to you, but do you feel like as a Zerg you want to scout horizontal first because the way that you have to play versus a horizontal versus another spawning location is so important that you need to know it first? Or is this just like a personal preference or just like chance that he decided to send it horizontally here?
I think on this map you probably want to send it horizontal first. It definitely is a positional-based sort of scout, depending on how important it is for you. Like, obviously, sending it this way as well, you're going to see the natural first, so you can see a CC first instantly, which is such an advantage as a Zerg player if you see it that quick.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things to it, but generally if you can scout the natural first like that, or if it's just like a horrible sort of map like Inferno pools, if you're scouting horizontal first and you see where they are, your whole game plan is going to change. Like, oh, okay, I have to be so careful because he could just kill me at any time.
All right, well, that was a really good explanation. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, Wolf, anytime, mate.
And we're going to see this Reaper, see how much damage he gets done this time. This is a bit of a safer pull timing for Life. His Lings are already out. Also, he's got the Queen's about to pop here, both of them.
No damage this time as well, mind you.
Yeah.
Maybe losing a Ling or two if he's not careful, but you know, that's what they're there for. They're there to take the hits so the drones don't.
Yeah. Fighting his Queen a little bit, but he doesn't want to stick around much longer than this, or he's going to end up losing that Reaper. Close call. Really good micro out of Dream today. Oh my god.
Ooh, Life not making a... Not upgrading Zergling speed just yet, and still mining gas. Makes me wonder, do you have something planned, Life, or are you making a mistake right now?
I feel like he's got something planned. Especially knowing these positions, it's one of the most important things to keep in mind.
Yeah. I think maybe he does. Maybe he wants to make a Roach Warren, or simply just a really fast lair.
Well, his Queen is 20 health, by the way. So low. That's the second Queen right there. The first one is back there hiding behind the minerals. It's going to be safe.
Oh, man, I think he meant to get Zergling speed.
You think so?
I think so. What else will you do in this sort of situation?
Well, let's theorycraft for a second.
He can go for Roach Warren. If he gets a Roach Warren in the next few seconds, it would make sense. If he doesn't, then
these gases make me feel like double Muta, man, or two-base Muta, sorry.
Yeah, me too. Not good, especially when the Hellions come out. These Lings are still slow.
He's at a good spawning location to have the Mutas come there very quickly, but at the same time, I mean, is it going to be worth it? As soon as Dream starts getting over there and pressuring a little bit, you might be able to scout that this is what's going on as well. It's so risky.
Needs to make a Baneling Nest too. Maybe it'll help out a little bit, but he really needs Ling speed.
Yeah, he's so... I mean, this Ling speed is one extra Muta he's not going to have if he gets it. Like,
there's no reason not to. There we go. See his face.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't react. I think it was a mistake. It has to be a mistake.
Yeah,
but he should be able to hold on just the same because he is going to have a Baneling Nest. Oh, wait. No, he's not, actually. Okay, this is scary. This is still a very scary situation.
Really scary, especially the Banshee's going to come out as well.
Well, if it was like a Hellbat timing, he would just die from this. He would just die. There's simply too much to defend against.
This hatch with 3 Reapers here, probably going to go down.
Yeah, with 3 Reapers guaranteed to go down. There's no saving that.
Well, luckily for Life, this isn't his game plan. He just wants to show this hatch and make it look like he's trying to play a bit of a more normal game.
Still no Baneling Nest, but I guess if he's waiting for Mutas and...
He's banking everything on the Mutas.
Yeah, he really is.
If he, the thing about doing this is if you bank everything on the Mutas and you can shut it down with the Mutas, you kill everything and counterattack, you're in such a great spot, but that's such a big risk.
Well, it's such a giveaway as well, when you scout the main or the natural and you just see a Spine Crawler and Queens.
He's going to scout the Spire, I think. Oh, he didn't get quite deep enough. It's hidden.
The one other thing it could be is simply like a Roach Warren and looking for a Nidus or something because there are still slow Lings until just now.
He's actually trying to kill these Queens. Look at how well this control is going for Dream. He's actually maybe going to get this Queen. Oh, so close.
So close. Now 8 Mutas on the way. Is he going to defend the front or is he going to go straight for the economy?
He has 2 eBays just finishing. Dream does.
This is it.
Scans. Does not see any Spire, but he knows it's a lair, obviously.
Yeah,
starts turrets and a bunker.
He can do a lot of damage to this natural if he gets on top of this turret.
Oh, this is really, really scary. Okay, here we go. This is that fast air distance I was talking about. You get there right away with these Mutas. That Banshee certainly isn't going to help at all. Turret gets canceled, and now he's just going to camp on top of this production.
Yeah, this is so much damage. There's not enough Marines out here. Turret's going to get canceled at the production as well. So much damage from Life.
I don't know how he's going to be able to hold this. I don't think he can. Widow Mines are going to be his best bet here. One gets burrowed. Second one goes down as well. Okay, that's how he's going to survive for now. Great job there, but getting the first Mulas to tank the Widow Mine shot.
He makes
Stim! It's 10 seconds away and it gets denied!
That is huge. So much damage. This is critical damage.
This series has been bloodthirsty, Moonglade. This is totally out of control.
It's ridiculous. If we saw an Overseer come in and wipe out those 2 mines, this would just be prolonged as well.
Oh, he needs to get those Marines in the bunker, but he can't. This turret is not on the range of the other turret.
Ling's going to go for that bunker. Only a couple of Hellions to help back up as well.
I think this is going to be game. This is just too much. He doesn't have enough answer for the Lings. The Widow Mines, they're only going to hit either the Mutas or the Lings. He needs to deal with both. Mules dropped here. He can't move the Widow Mines easily. He's going to try for it. One Widowmine gets picked off, and here's an Overseer. I think this is just going to be too much. I don't think he can actually hold this. Lings are going to tank the Widowmines.
Oh.
And that's going to be it.
Big hits. Yep, that's game. He's sitting on top of that production. No mines left over.
No way to kill these Mulists. Absolutely impossible. Upgrades everything else back at home for life. The Mulists are about to have +1 to make them even stronger. All of this without a Baneling Nest.
Wow.
GG. Life takes the lead.
Unbelievable aggression there. I don't think I've ever seen someone be so aggressive up 2-base meter and get it done. So risky. It's definitely like, I have to do so much damage with this. And he found the way in, you know. Oh, he's coughing his guts up as well. Poor Life, man. He took a swig of his energy drink and died. Yeah, but the name of the game, the way to checkmate a Terran is to get on top of that production. And, you know, if the fragile units are coming out one by one, they're just going to get picked off, especially by mutas in that number. And Life did it.
It's like dying to DTs in PvP or something. It's like you just don't have the answer, and you're never going to get it. Like it's like losing your Robo to DTs before your Observer gets out. You just lose. It's like you just can't deal with those. Try to get Widowmines out. You burrowed them very quickly, got them up, but then Life just microed really well. I love that he let the Widowmine hit the first Mutalisk that was already almost dead. He split the rest of his Mutalisk away from that, and once he did that, he just had too much. The Lings came in, the wall didn't hold. Sick game by Life. Risky, but he's like not afraid to take these chances right now in these positions.
And he's doing this while he's like, you know, pretty sick as well. Like he's thinking up these crazy styles and strategies and this crazy aggression. And it worked perfectly against the build that Dream was doing, you know, double CC, Hellion Banshee, very, very late Marines, very late engineering base.
Yeah.
Really, really great choice.
This series, though, has just been so intense. Like, every game is crazy. It's not like, okay, well, now we're going into 2-2, and how can he pressure here? It's just like, it starts and it finishes very quickly.
Absolutely. Oh, man, it doesn't get more aggressive than that.
It really doesn't.
I just haven't seen that before either. You know, I've seen a lot of Starcraft. I've played a lot of Starcraft. I haven't seen someone go through just, like, baneless Muta Ling and kill a Terran before they have enough anything.
Yeah, slow Lings.
Only Life can do that.
And Dream is not just letting him do it either. He's like hyper aggressive. He's got Hellions shooting on the low ground, trying to hit the slow Lings on the top with Banshees, trying to poke down Queens with Reapers.
Barely held on at that point as well.
Yeah.
Like, he had low Lings still, like, as he was making his mutas.
And the Reaper's like this close to seeing the Spire as well. So close.
Oh, everything could have changed. Well, game.